Welcome to what should be a fantastic close to the Mountain West football season. It's the battle for the trophy. We get to crown the champion of the Mountain West Conference here today. This is a surprising matchup. The proverbial David versus Goliath, a ranked versus an unranked team. An opportunity to spring a major upset and build a legacy. As we'll see a squad out of the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the 12th ranked team, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense going to get the chance to start this game off. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and his whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play.
Here we go.
And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
This defensive coordinator makes some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
The Rainbow Warriors have 1st and 10 here.
There's 27, John.
He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up.
Let's go.
And now the handoff. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Rainbow Warriors trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. The Bulldogs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line. It's Moss. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. It's a shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that.
Damn, did you see him just push my man down like that? Come on, bro. Number 79. Get it together.
Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far.
He mauled 79. I mean, straight pushed him down.
They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period.
I'm watching you, 79. I'm watching you. Let that shit happen again.
Here we go.
Goes
First
Jackson.
play of the quarter.
Get
Offense
on
set
him.
up for a second down play.
Get on him.
And now the running back's got it again. Aiming for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawaii. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. The Fresno State offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. Going with the old counter run here.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wide out. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No chance to catch it. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight to try to get
What
themselves
happened?
back into this game.
That guy is super fast. Moss. His name would be Moss, wouldn't it? Oh, man. All right.
Now the all-important extra point.
All right, we on him. We got you, Mr. Moss.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. He reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. And moves the ball to the 37 for a first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Man, Hines, you good, man, but he cannot take a beating. He cannot take it. I had to take him out.
He'll hand it off.
Oh, my God, he put 79. Hey, look, go Jackson. 79, he's got to go. He's got to go.
Has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
That's our weak link.
Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the
Oh, snap.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't believe it.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along
I don't
more
believe it.
stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The
Do
run
it again.
game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
See? I don't believe it.
This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
Well, great call, Chris. We're still in your own territory.
Hands off me, punk.
In this situation, isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
The Rainbow Warriors pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, that last carry puts him now at 100 yards for the game, where he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop in front of him, then use that burst to pick up some good gains today.
Let's get a breath. Let's go to the 2-minute clock. And we're going to work them after that, baby.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game.
Delay of game. What? Stop playing.
Quarterback.
I didn't beat the clock. Oh,
cost them 5.
God.
Second down here.
No
Time
worries.
for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
No worries.
Made it the 26-yard
Let's
line.
go.
This offense getting closer to the red zone.
There's both of my backs up there. Both of my backs.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the Rainbow Warriors begin a new series here. 1st and 10. The shotgun running play call. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Chris, it's the consistency of this
Uh-oh.
is giving this defense
Might be hurt.
fits. They've got to come up with some
You see what I'm
changes up
saying?
front. This guy's already
Oh.
over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way
Yeah,
he
he took a
is,
lick that
not only
time.
is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. There's the handoff.
Take him, boy. Take him with you.
That first down marker inches away from him.
That's what I'm talking about, Cam.
Positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Man, they ain't trying to stop the clock either. Oh, they can give me the game. Okay, cool. You like it, I love it.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. Fights his way into the end zone.
Easy money.
Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out.
Oh,
He's got great speed. On the move.
That's some bullshit.
Touchdown, Fresno State. He's going to score. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it
they tripping.
to the house.
Okay. Give him something. Okay. Yo, that's crazy.
All the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got
that ran through the whole state of goddamn Hawaii.
This could be a game-changing opportunity for him.
Wow. Okay.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14.
Wow. Okay, that was
an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer.
Coach Jackson, did you see that one? Oh my God.
The 10-yard line. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. We figured we might get a Mountain West championship that would have social media buzzing. And through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that is the case. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football.
And the Rainbow Warriors will kick it off to begin the second half.
All right, Coach Jack, we need to stop. We cannot let them tie this game up.
Inside the 5. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage.
Can't let it happen.
Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Oh, come on.
It looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Oh, my God. Okay.
That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he picks up the first down.
At 3. Give me a match. Give me a match. Hold on with you.
Offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys. Not only are they balanced, but the experience.
All right, let's get busy.
A big run followed up by a big play through the air.
Get busy.
And puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Come on over here. I know you're coming this way.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the same runner's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. It's third down for the offense.
Come on, y'all. We need this.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back.
Ah! Well, I was going to light him up.
That's going to bring up
Oh, they going for it.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection.
Give me a match.
Receiver
Give me a
ran a
match.
nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision
Why you keep
is.
taking me over? Yo, stay out of my business, man.
So out comes the field goal team from a long play out, they are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker.
No way, Jose.
After the miss, still down by 7.
Hey, Lynch! Your foot's crooked!
No points as he's off target. Now you can see
You got your shoes on the wrong foot! Change your shoes, Lynch!
The Rainbows offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer with his powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Couple more, Hines. I'm gonna sit your ass down. Couple more. But we need you. Can't have you go down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10.
See, I run the ball, I beat him up, then I start throwing.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
I want them to pull up on me. They won't do it.
Ball handed off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? And moves the ball to the 35. Another 1st down.
Way to read it, Cam.
These guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Rainbow Warriors looking to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it here. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in the zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Rainbow Warriors line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Here's the 2nd down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Just keep seeing.
Now it's 3rd and short with 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Here comes the handoff.
Oh, come on. He's going. He's going. He's going. He's going.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs right over the defender. He moves the
Johns.
7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here.
With a big man with feet.
Downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed
He would have ran that guy over if the other guy wasn't in the way. He would have ran that dude over. Big man with the cut.
Booker Hawaii has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing. And here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
And now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Moss. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Freeman. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Freeman. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Pressure is coming. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Running out of time in the pocket. Along the sideline, but it's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The pass is caught. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The Fresno State offense is back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost him anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Trying to come all the way back. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1-possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Fresno State offense back on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down play coming up. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Handoff from the shotgun. Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. Man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And the Rainbow Warriors will have 1st and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play.
Here we go, here we go. Cornhole, 88. Cornhole, 88.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the goal line. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know,
he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. Talk about a perfect ending to a regular season, becoming champions of the Mountain West. They've made their case now. And with the conference championship in tow, it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.